Hello and welcome to Bourbon Forage Fishing. I'm your guy Ryan. Today we're going to talk about Russell's 15. Now this video is, on one hand, I want to praise Russell's Wild Turkey for coming out and releasing this Russell Reserve 15. This is one of the best non-Buffalo Trace products to come out in a long time. It's loved, it's delicious, I love everything about it. I will say nothing whatsoever bad about it. It's a top-ish tier bourbon. The price tag on it is a little steep, but other than that, I mean, this is amazing. It's an amazing bourbon. Now, people were claiming there in 2024 that the Russell Reserve 15 is going to be whiskey of the year. And when I drank it, I didn't think that it was BTAC level, a BTAC competitor. I thought it was just a shade below that. I didn't think it was quite there. Having drank Russell's 15 for a while, I think I've polished up 2 bottles now. It seems like people are tricked by this because Russell's 15 to me is the ultimate best ever daily drinker. I think it's the perfect daily drinker. It doesn't hit you with a ton of flavor and intensity. It's subtle, it's sweet, it's smoky, it's delicious. But I think when you start putting this next to other things, it's going to be too dull, muted, and faint. And the other things, like a GTS, are just kind of blow it out of the water a bit in terms of the intensity. So that's kind of my hypothesis here. I want to see if a Russell's 15 can compete with like a George T Stagg. This is the 2024 George T Stagg. It's a good one. So let's get into nose these and just kind of see what happens here. I'm very curious. Okay, the Russell's 15 is absolutely insane on the nose. It's incredible. I'm getting a ton of that very, very sweet, subtle cherry mixed in with some like salty peanut shell and almost like a faint scotchiness. It's a bit smoky. There's some smokiness, some mesquite type activity, lots of peanut shell and tons of cherry. It's definitely a cherry bomb. Let's see kind of how it noses next to GTS. God damn. The GTS smells substantially sweeter. Almost coming across next to the Russell's as macaroon-esque with sweet cherry candy on top. It's definitely a lot sweeter smelling. Now, of course, this has 10% alcohol. This is 68.05 versus the Russell's 15, which is a 58.6. So there's a big difference in terms of proof here. So you'd expect the GTS to have more of a flavor advantage. These are both 15-year bourbons though, which is interesting. Yeah, after nosing it next to the GTS, the RR15, more of that smokiness and black licorice pops up, and that sweet cherry is kind of fainter. They both smell incredible. You know, on the nose, honestly, they're neck and neck. That surprises me. They're neck and neck on the nose. Let's try the palate. Oh, wow. That's why the Russell's 15 is like the ultimate daily drinker. Holy crap. What an experience. There's sweet cherry. There's black licorice. Great viscosity. The sweetness lingers around the whole time, which is nice. It goes into the finish. The finish is incredible. Yeah, a bit of black licorice, and then there's like this smokiness, the slight peatiness that is mixed with the peanut shell and the peanuts. God damn, that's good. And at 58%, there's like no burn on it. You can just drink this, like I said, a daily drinker. You just drink this like super crushable, but very complex. There's plenty of nuance and complexity to like search into. It's a very interesting beast. So GTS 24, let's see. Damn, that's honestly not quite as complex, the GTS. There's a hint of black licorice, but not as strong as the 15. It's very creamy and rich, it's very buttery. It's almost just like candied cherries and butter. There's definitely some blackberry in there. There's a little bit of a bitterness on the finish, which I don't mind. Damn, that's good. That is so good. Let's go back to the 15 now. Very, very good. All that complexity is there. There's the cherry play, the peanut play, the smokiness, the scotchiness play, peanut shell play. It's all there. But kind of as I feared, it was very muted and dull next to the GTS. The GTS, when you set them next to each other, just blows the Russell's 15 out of the water in terms of the intensity of the flavor. If this was 65%, honestly, if this Russell's Reserve was a higher proof, I think I would prefer the Russell's 15, I'm not gonna lie. Which surprises the heck out of me. Oh, blackberries and pepper, holy fuck. That's crazy, the nose changed so much. Yeah, it's just blackberry jam with pepper sprinkled on it. Holy crap. It's the intensity of the sweetness of the cherry and the blackberry hitting you in the fucking, punching you in the face, which makes it a little fair. Now, I'm shocked because I'm gonna say the Russell's 15 absolutely competes with the Buffalo Trace George T Stagg 2024. I think he competes. I'm leaning here because I'm gonna go with GTS, obviously, just because like the intensity of the flavor. And now usually Buffalo Trace products have the advantage, even if the proofs are the same. You're just gonna get more intensity of flavor and sweetness with BTAC, which is why everybody loves Buffalo Trace products. But this has a lot going on. It is a little bit more subtle. And I think if they were closer in proof, I think there's enough intensity with sweetness with the cherry. There's enough of that black licorice that you get from ultra aged bourbons, playing with the peanut shell and the scotchy smokiness. I think this might beat out GTS if they were closer in proof, I think. Which surprises the F out of me because I am the mega tater guy, right? So I'm the biggest tater there is, and proudly so. Russell's 15 is a goddamn fantastic bourbon. And, you know, I always said it was kind of, I rank it more like a really good Stagg Junior or a Stagg Junior store pick. I don't know, you could probably put this in a BTAC lineup, I think. I think it's that good. It is damn fine whiskey. You guys at Wild Turkey, do more of this, please. And even if we have to pay $300 for it, so be it. I'll buy less $100 bottles and I'll buy more, you know, 2 or 3 of these because I'd rather have this sitting on my shelf and drink less of it, quite frankly. So, wow. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. Hopefully you're doing well in this 2025. Happy New Year's, and take care of yourselves. If you've been watching Bourbon Forage Fishing, please like, subscribe, look for the Patreon. You know what to do.